Hi, friends. Today we are going to look at maps. So, you have been doing a lot of work with our globes. Our land, air, and water globe is here, where we looked at the rough land of the earth and the smooth blue water of the earth. So, what shape is a globe? Who remembers the name of this shape? It starts with the sound sphere. That's right. So I have a clay sphere of the earth in my hand. Let me show you. There it is. It looks a lot like our sandpaper globe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flatten this round globe. It's a sphere shape, but to make it a map, I need to flatten it. So I'm going to smush it, smush it, smush it, smush it, smush it. Let me smush it on my table. Okay, now it's not a sphere anymore. It's a circle. Let me peel up my earth so I can show you what it is to be a map. So I flattened the earth and I have the top side and the bottom side. So I see two sides. This is a map of the earth. When I flattened that sphere, it made two different sides. And instead of having to turn over my map, I just laid both sides side by side. This side and this side. Let me tell you what they're called. Hemispheres. Say hemispheres. Hemisphere means half of a sphere. So remember, my Earth started out like a sphere. Here's this half of my sphere. Let me turn it over. Here's this half of my sphere. Say hemisphere. That's right, it means half of a sphere. We call this the Western Hemisphere, and this is the Eastern Hemisphere. We live on the Western Hemisphere. So let me put our globe, our continent globe, next to our continent map. Because our continent globe shows the land in colors of our Earth. Before, the land was brown sandpaper. Now it shows colors. I think I sung this song with you before. I'm going to see if you remember it. North America, South America, Africa, Europe, and Asia. Don't forget Australia. Don't forget Antarctica. These are the 7 continents of the planet Earth. Okay, so when I flatten this globe of the Earth, I make it into a map. Maps are flat. So let's look at our continents here. Let me see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm noticing that there are 2 pieces for Antarctica and, look up here, 2 pieces for Asia. That doesn't make sense to me. Let me show you. See Antarctica on the very bottom, the southernmost point of our Earth? Antarctica is all around the bottom, but when I flatten it, there's a piece of Antarctica on this side, on this hemisphere, and on this side. Okay, so imagine me squeezing this globe down. You would see a little bit on this hemisphere and a little bit on this hemisphere. That's the same with Asia. Asia is so big that when I flatten it, I get a little bit on this hemisphere and a little on this. Because remember, hemisphere means half of the sphere, and we have to show the whole sphere so that we can really see the map of our Earth. Okay, so on our map, the water is still blue, but now the continents are colored. The continents are the land, and we have 7. North America, South America, Africa, Europe, and Asia. Don't forget Australia. Don't forget Antarctica. These are the 7 continents of the planet Earth. Okay, let me show you the continent that we live on. North America. What color is North America? That's right, it's orange. North America, South America. South America is pink. There it is. I remember there was a little piece of our largest continent. There's the tiny piece of Asia. This continent, the southernmost part of our Earth, is super cold. Let me see if I can find this part of Antarctica. There it is. North America, South America, Africa. Africa. What color is Africa? Green. Africa, North America, South America, Africa, Europe. Europe is red. North America, South America, Africa, Europe, and our largest our largest continent is called Asia. There's Asia. It's so large. North America, South America, Africa, Europe, and Asia. Don't forget Australia. What color is Australia? Brown. Australia is an interesting continent because it's an island. All around the continent is water. It's surrounded by water on all sides. Antarctica is an island. North America, South America, Africa, Europe, and Asia. Don't forget Australia. Don't forget Antarctica. These are the 7 continents of the planet Earth. Okay, friends, so we are going to color our very own map. So look inside of your envelope for your continent map. We're going to color the land and the water of the earth. But first, we're going to start with the land. I'm going to use my colored pencils and my crayons. Let me get both out on my table. Okay, friends, we're going to start with the hemisphere that we live on, the Western Hemisphere. Let's see. Let's begin with our continent, North America. What color's our continent again? That's right, it's orange. I see a little piece of Asia up here, so I'm going to leave that blank right now. And once I finish North America, I will color that part of Asia yellow. There's a lot of little islands in North America. Careful coloring around the edges. I see some more islands here. Okay, there's my North America. Now I was going to color that little part of Asia yellow. There we go. South America is pink. So I'm going to get a pink crayon. So I do not have a pink color pencil. Yes, okay. North America, South America, my little part of Asia, and then Antarctica is white. So I'm going to leave it blank. Now I need to get blue, but I'm going to test out my blue. Oh, yes. I was going to test out and see which blue I wanted because I wanted a very bright blue, and this is the blue I choose. You can use this part on the edge for scrap paper because we're going to end up cutting out our map. So this is for my scraps. Okay, I'm ready to color my water. Do you notice how I'm tracing the outline and then coloring towards the middle? When I get close to the land, I'm going to have to be careful and slow down. Make sure you're doing neat coloring. We want it to really look like a map of our Earth. I'm going to turn my paper because it's easier for me to color on the edge when I turn my paper. Try it out and see if it's more comfortable for you to turn your paper. Wow, this is looking wonderful. There is so much water on the Earth. I did more coloring of water than I did land. Okay. Finished. Okay, I colored my Western Hemisphere of my map. There's our continent, North America. Tomorrow, we'll color our Eastern Hemisphere. I wonder if you remember what hemisphere means. It means half of the sphere. This is half of the sphere and the other half of the sphere so that we can show our whole Earth. This is called a globe. What's this called? It starts with the sound mm. That's right, a map. How many continents do we have? How many continents of land are on our map? 7. Yes. Let's sing our song again to remind us of the names of our continents. North America, South America, Africa, Europe, and Asia. Don't forget Australia. Don't forget Antarctica. These are the 7 continents of the planet Earth. Nice job, friends. I'll see you tomorrow to finish. Bye.